We all have a hill. The project half finished, the habit hard to keep, the dream that feels too far. It's never the first step that breaks us, it's the thousandth, the one when we're tired, the one when it hurts. That's why the hill matters, because the hill is where you're made. Every journey has a dip. At first, motivation carries us, but motivation always fades. When it does, the work feels heavier. Doubt grows louder, and that's where most people stop. But if you can stay through the dip, that's where things begin to take root. The hardest part isn't starting, it's not stopping when it gets hard. Anyone can begin with excitement, but when the spark fades, that's where most people quit. Persistence is what turns beginnings into something real. We quit because it feels slower than we hoped. Because progress doesn't shout, it whispers. Because we compare our beginnings with someone else's middle. But the truth? Growth is rarely dramatic. It's quiet, subtle, almost invisible. Until one day, it's undeniable. Most people don't quit because they can't. They quit because it's slower than they hoped. We want change to be instant, dramatic, life-changing, but growth is almost always quiet. Don't mistake slow progress for no progress. When I started this channel, a part of me thought things would happen fast. That if I poured myself into it, people would find it right away. But the truth? It's been slow. Some days I wondered, is it even worth it? With a full-time job, 3 kids and limited time, there are easier ways for me to spend my evenings. But I kept showing up. Small steps, steady efforts, and slowly the response has grown warmer, deeper, more meaningful than I imagined. Over 500 people has joined this little community now, and if you want to, you're welcome to subscribe, and we'll grow slowly together. That's the secret. It's not about instant results. It's about choosing to stay when it's hard. Consistency beats intensity every time. 100 small efforts carry more weight than one perfect burst of energy. Slow effort still builds a strong life. So, how do you keep going when everything inside you wants to stop? On hard days, don't aim for perfect. Aim for small. 1 sentence, 1 rep, 1 step. Momentum begins in motion. Fall in love with the practice, not the finish line. If the rhythm itself gives life, you'll keep showing up. People, routines, reminders, anything that pulls you back when you drift. We're not meant to carry persistence alone. Hard days don't mean you've failed. They're part of the process. Proof you're doing real work. Show up small on hard days, and you'll still keep moving. Keeping going doesn't mean you'll never struggle. It means you choose again and again to return to what matters. That choice builds resilience, and little by little, what once felt impossible becomes part of who you are. There's always another hill. When you reach the top of one challenge, life will place another in front of you. That's not a punishment, it's growth. So, if it feels hard, good. It means you're in the middle of something that matters. And that hill you're climbing, the breathless part, isn't the end. It's proof you're moving. And the truth is, there's always another hill. But that's not a burden, it's life. Step by step, breath by breath, that's how you keep going. And if this encouraged you, you might also like my episode, Are You Afraid to Start? I'll link it here for you to watch next.